Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use this camera. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll explain it all, so here we go. The first thing you need to do, and this is probably the easiest step, is turn the camera on and off. Don't twist this thing, it's not how you turn it on and off. This right here, it says off and on. Switch it on, and it should come up like this. This is not the menu to take pictures. You will not see the display of the picture if you just look at this. You have to actually look through this right here. Put your eye on it, and you will see the picture. So after this, you'll see all these things in this menu. So in order to move in this menu, you press this Q right here, and that'll take you to this, and you can move around it all. So when you turn it on, you should get a screen like this, and you'll press the Q to move it around like this, and it should let you move around in the menu. Your ISO speed is what allows you to get brighter scenes. It's for your it's almost like a brightness setting. You should not change this, but if you have problems with it, the lower it is, it's bright, and the higher it is, it's for darker scenes. But you should just leave it on auto. If your camera's not already on auto, change it to auto in this menu, because that's the best option for the ISO speed. Okay, aperture. The large aperture means that you get a field of view that is large, like a large depth of field. You'll get focus on everything, but a small aperture gives you focus on one single subject. So, and then the shutter speed, you should definitely not have to change. The faster the shutter speed, it freezes like moving objects. You don't even need to worry about this. The shutter speed does not change anything. Those are the main options that you should have to worry about. All these other options are pretty much self-explanatory. One option that might be on your camera that you might want to change, and this is a personal preference most of the time, but if you're taking pictures of more things, like if you're at a football game and you want to capture, you can't really take a single picture, then you will put it on continuous shooting. But if you're taking pictures of single things, you might want to change it to single shooting. You could also have timers, which you won't really need unless you're taking a picture without a holder. So then you go back. And these options you should not touch. These should stay custom, auto, it should stay all that. Now this is the Ray's built-in flash. Now we're going to show you this in just a second. So, well, now that we're done with the display, this display, I want to teach you something about these buttons. These are quick binds. The ISO is, this button is associated with this. You press it, it takes you there. This you shouldn't have to worry about. This takes you to the continuous or single shooting. This takes you to the white balance, which you should leave on custom, unless you feel the need to change it, which there should be none. And then this changes your display. This will change your display to where you can see it and not see it. And if you accidentally press it and you think that the camera's turned on and you're freaking out, just make sure you press the display to make sure that you didn't accidentally press it or anything, and you're not confused. Okay, now this button right here will show you everything that you've taken a picture of, anything like you've recorded, and it'll show you that. But I'll show you that after I take a picture. Now this button will switch your view from here to here. So you no longer have to look into the eyepiece, the camera. And as you can see, it's dark. You want to know why it's dark? One thing that you need to do before you get started, if you're trying to take pictures, is take off the lens cap. If you're like, it's dark, I don't know what's happening, how do I fix this? Take off the lens cap and you should fix it. Okay, another option that you might need, this is if you're in dark scenes or if you really want it to focus, is this button right here. Do not play with this. You press this, it flips open the flash, you take a picture, it does that. It's crazy, right? Okay, now that you've done all this, the button you need to press to see the picture you just taken is this button. Now you can see that you've taken a picture. And to close it, you can either just do that, and to reopen it, you do it again. These options are different settings for the camera. You really shouldn't have to mess with these, but they do have some significance, like landscape, portrait, things like that. But you should be fine. One option that you might want to change is to the camera, but I don't think we'll be recording, so we probably won't need this option. Okay, now let's say you're having trouble, you want to zoom in on something. This right here is how you zoom in. You twist this to the left to zoom in, and to the right to zoom out. but only twist it to a certain point when you're zooming out, because it'll just zoom back out. Just keep it in the center mainly. Okay, now this option you do not need to change or touch, and if you accidentally touch it, put it back on AF. This is automatic focus and manual focus. The camera will automatically focus for you, and that's what you need to put it on. Stabilizer, you need to keep this on, not off. It'll help you just stabilize. Now the other thing that we need to cover is the charging ports and the export. So in order to get pictures off of this camera onto a computer, you plug a wire or a USB into here, and it plugs into your computer, and that's how you export the pictures off of the camera onto your computer.
Go.
Okay. Do not press this button. This is how you take the whole lens off. You do not press this button because it will fall off and you will break it, and that's a lot of money.